Hey, good morning. Don here from Super Blast. We are en route 27 miles to the first job. Regular customers. This will be my 7th visit out here. Going to be doing a full house wash, pool cage, pool deck, driveway, anything else that's on the property that's around the area is going to get a nice wash as well. Alright, so we got that going. And then we also got a nice little back decking area that needs to be pressure washed and cleaned so the guy can paint it, repaint it. We just bought the house, so this is a new customer. We got a regular customer and a new customer. It's 39 degrees right now. Last day of the month. We'll be getting our taxes done on Friday. Remember, guys, that's important. You better get after those taxes. All right. Well, we'll see you at the job for a full instructional class on job layout, hose management, downstream injection, how you set it up, how it works, and all that good stuff for you today. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. All right, while we're driving down the road here with the sun in my eyes, let's talk about taxes. I'm going to get mine done Friday. Very important all year you save your receipts for everything. Gas, SH, you know, miscellaneous things like hoses, fittings, this, that, and the other, surfactants, supplies, maintenance on your vehicles, maintenance on your equipment. Just categorize everything that you do, okay? Food, you can write 100% of your food off. Save all your receipts for that. You know your wife's your silent partner, right? So when you go out to eat dinner, you can write that off. Talk about talk about some pressure washing for a couple minutes. That makes it a meeting, you know what I mean? Anyway, stuff like that. What I do is I make a bunch of categories. You know, my new truck that I bought. The payments on that, insurance, vehicle insurance, liability insurance, everything's a write-off, everything you do. And if you do a lot of traveling, if you keep miles, it's not a good thing to claim miles, because when you do that, then the other services like mechanic work, maintenance on your truck gets depreciated. So don't write the miles, write the gas off. The gas usually outweighs the miles anyway, as far as a write-off amount. So what I do every month is I have a folder, you know, put in a little file cabinet, a little plastic container for each year. Start a new one every year. Then every month I put all the receipts for every month in a folder. All my invoices, anything that happened during that month, I put it in a file folder, okay? When the Christmas holiday gets here, I go through those file folders. It took me about 12 hours this Christmas to do it. I did it in one day. Did all my taxes, got everything figured out. Okay, now after you're going to have 12 sheets for one for each month. And all you got to do is tally everything up. Gas, $10,000. Chlorine, $5,900. So on and so forth. Profit at the end, loss. Cost of doing business, total amount of money in for your company at the top of the list. Let's say Super Blast did $210,000 this year, okay? Minus the cost, which you want to write off a lot. Now, another thing, where are you storing your rig at? You have to rent a warehouse so nobody steals it. So, a warehouse the size of my garage is going to run me about $1,500 a month. So, you know, you gotta have somewhere to store your stuff. So that's a write-off. $1,450 times 12 months, that's a good write-off. And then $100 for the power, all your phone bills, all that stuff. Write it off, get it ready, but make sure you do it, and make sure you stay on top of these things. Don't get caught with your pants down, and always keep a balance in the bank. I always try, and I'm able to do it. I have no less than $8,000 in my business account at any time. Okay, so I never go below that. What if something happens? You're covered, right? Then you can continue to get after it, and we'll see you at the job. All right, hopefully these tips and some advice that I have will float over your way and make your life easier. All right? All right, get after it. Oh, and one more thing I got to add to that. Don't try to do the taxes on your own. Get yourself a nice expert. Have the preparations made. I'm going to pay $450 to get my taxes done. That's personal and business. And it's so cheap because I get the preparation work done for the accountant. All right? That's all I got for you. Get a real good CPA, all right? Get after it. Alrighty, good morning, Don here. Let's go ahead and do this injection setup. This is your downstream injector right here. It's a 2.3 orifice. You plug it into the unloader. Then you run your line all the way over here to the SH tank, which is right here. See, I got my line running down in there. Alright, we're all hooked up to the sauce. We got 200 feet of hose. We got this driveway to do here. This house is very moldy on the side over here and on the back. The gutters are green. So this is going to be a good job to show you how good downstreaming works. Now you got a hose reel storage here. No water's hooked up, just storage for the 3/8 line. Plug into there. Now you're ready to go to work, okay? Now here's how this works. This is a 0060 long range soap tip. This is a 2560 V-Jet soap tip. These tips turn the soap on. These two turn it off. This is a 4015 wide rinse. This is a 0015 wash jet tip. This one turns the soap off. This one turns the soap off. This turns it on. This turns it on. This whole unit right here is $39.99 plus tax. Downstream injector bypass is hundreds and hundreds of dollars plus installation fees, and you really don't need that to do this job. Okay? All right, now we got all that out of the way. We're going to start the machine up, let it warm up, and then we're going to walk around and review the job. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at this. We got green algae all around the pool equipment. All this is dirty. The fence is dirty. This is the kind of green algae we're dealing with today. You can see it up there on the gutter. It's green as it can be. All right, we'll wash this furniture off right here as well. Okay, now you can look up there. You see all that algae? What's it all about, algae? We'll clean all this stuff up here. This is a regular customer. You see all that green in the screen right there? That all has to come out, and then there's a lot of mold, green stuff in the pool cage here. See that right there? See that piece of furniture over there? Piece of furniture looks very green. The gentleman that lives here, of course, the young lady's husband, does not believe in using Clorox, so she's hoping that that chair comes out looking good. It's going to look new. All right, let's go ahead and look at this here. You can see the green in the screen. If you look through that way, you see it? It's very green. Okay, we'll get around this bench right over here. We want to get all this stuff right up here. Look at all that mold, man. We'll clean all these slates off. Everything has to be clean, okay? We're getting a nice amount of money to clean this job. It'll be a very nice day. Now we got some mud daubers up there along the soffit up there. The front isn't that bad because it doesn't get it gets a lot of sun. Okay, now you can see the driveway. The driveway has a lot of black algae starting to come back, but it'll come right off with the infamous mini Mondu man. And get all this concrete's got to get done. Okay, this side's not too bad. Okay, he's starting to put some pavers in along the back here. He's got some more stacked up there. Got a bee's nest all the way up there. See that up there? We'll get that with the wash jet tip. He'll be very angry. The bees will not be happy with the power wash. We'll get around these AC units. Get all this stuff cleaned up. We'll get all these weeds out of the cracks. Come around right back to here. All right, and you can see the green tint on the gutter all the way down. Mat stains everywhere. And here's where we're going to start the job, right here. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast. Let's get after it. Okay, let's have a look here, guys. Now you see how I got this SH? It's sitting in the screen beautifully. You can't even see in the pool cage any longer. Okay, all this stuff is dwelling. You see that real green spot right here? That was green. See how that is just eating it up? This is some thick screen, so it's laying right on there nice and thick, so you can't even see through there. So it's going to eat all that algae up while we're going around the other side of the house over here. And we're going to do a little bit of live SH application here, real time. But you see how it's laying in the screen? Remember this really big, you can see some of the green right there, but it's going to eat that off of there. By the time I come back around, it's going to be gone. All right, now see the gutter? It's white at that end. You see how green it is here? All right, let's just do a little real time to show you how that green's just going to disappear. Then we'll get around the front and go that way. All right, let's get after it, shall we? Now, as you can see, this side of the house doesn't have a whole lot of green, but as you go towards the back where the shade is, oh, look at those horses out there. That's really cool. But you just want to just put a nice coat on here. You get all these stepping stones where the hose was and all that stuff. Got to clean all this stuff off. It won't take long to get it either. The whole house gets a nice SH coating. Look at that sticky icky, boy. Another good reason to have a surfactant in your tank is you can always tell how good your injector's working. You know what I mean? Now you see how it's greener right along the top there? Watch how fast it'll disappear. Very simple work. Just take your time, especially when the temp's down this low. It's a little chilly out right now. We'll go all the way across the top. And then bird turds on the door there, they'll disappear. All right. All these entryways, you see that black stuff under there? That's some dirt coming out from the pavers. Make sure you get everything cleaned off. These are bird turds. They'll come off. All right, a little bit more sauce up here. That'll get rid of that green algae. We got a slight breeze out here today. All right, that should do it. Simple stuff, man. Get the right equipment, save your money, always invest back into the company. The faster your rig, the faster you can make money. All right, I'm Don. We'll be back after it here in a minute. Let's take a short review here, all right? Everything's SH. The driveway's all SH, the whole front of the house, all these blocks. Now, let's take a look up here. All that mold, algae, whatever you're calling it today, it's long gone. Gives you a good rinse. All the mold's gone off the cage. Now you can see this stuff right here. See how white that is? That's actually the algae coming off of there, okay? All right, everything's gonna be good. We'll let it dwell. Going around the other side of the house now, down the side, and we're gonna get that mini Mondu out. Get all these walkways and sidewalks done down this east side of the house. Then we're going to rinse it all down all the way around. Then we're going to go inside the pool cage, get after that, and we'll be done. That'll be the last part of the job today. This job's going fast. Everything's all SH'd up to this point right here. So now we're going to motivate, head on down the side of the house here. It's a pretty big house, so. All right, let's go ahead and get after this. All right, let's have a look at this here. I went ahead and did all the concrete on this side of the house. Looks fantastic. All the gutters came nice and clean. The windows are clean. That big bee's nest up there, El Gano. See it sitting right there? You can see it sitting right on the edge of the roof right there. Got all this cleaned up. Around the AC units are nice and clean. All these pavers are clean back here. All the weeds are out. Okay, we're done all the way around here. This is all finished. Now let's see how good the SH is working. Oh, I don't see any green there. So now we'll come back and we'll get around the pumps and stuff when we get around to get the pool. Everything's coming really good. Now we're going to get this driveway done. And I did some really good hose management to show you. The hose was on the outside of this sidewalk all the way down there, so why not get it all done? Then I went ahead and did in front of the garages, so I can just lay my hose right there. See where the hose is all laying? That's good management right there. Now we'll come out here in the driveway. There's the mini Mondu, right? Now all we got to do is the rest of this cement right here. Rinse off the front of the house, mini Mondu the rest of this concrete, rinse off the side, go on into the pool cage and knock that out and we'll be done. All right, let's get after it. Let's have a quick look at some 8-gallon a minute. Okay. If you got an 8-gallon-a-minute machine, that's very sufficient to run the mini Mondu, as you can see. You know, that's a lot of cleaning in a couple minutes. So it's only going to take me about 6 to 7 minutes to clean all of this, then rinse it off and we're done. So if you're thinking about buying one of these mini Mondus, I advise you to do it, all right? And as you saw yesterday, if you have the proper plumbing on your rig, you can run 2 machines at once when you get a tougher, dirtier situation. Yesterday was very dirty, so the 12 gallons a minute, it came in handy and I got the job done fast, knocked it right out. All right, let's get the rest of this done. Then we'll see you in the pool cage or down the side there for the satisfying runs. Let's get after it, all right? All right, how about that, huh? Got that all done, looking spiffy. Now we just got to finish from the top of the peak, outside the peak, and down the end of the house there. We'll get that mud dauber off that we were looking at earlier. You see that baby from a mile away. See that little black spot up there? Underneath the soffit. Like right in there. See that little black dot? It ain't gonna be there when we get done. All right, let's rinse the rest of this off. Then we're gonna do the rinse down the side. We gotta get, I'm just gonna take the turbo nozzle and hit these things with that, because it'll be the easiest way to get them clean, all right? Then we'll go ahead and rinse the rest of it off all the way around to the back. Then rinse our way back to the store here, and I'll have her open that up, and we'll go in and get the pool cage done. Then we'll be done, all right? Let's get after it. All right, we're done all the way with the whole entire house, all the way around the back. All I gotta do now is turbo nozzle this little walkway right here, and then go inside there. I'll have her open that up, and we'll get the cage done. Then we'll be done with the job. It's looking great. Sidewalks, driveway, the house looks great. All that mold's gone off the gutters. All right, let's go ahead and do the turbo nozzle. We'll show you just how fast you can get this little stretch of pavers done in a heartbeat. Let's get after it. This is Mr. Turbo. don't have one of these, you need to get one. You know, get after it. Okay, let's have a look. We got this green furniture here. Clean that up. It's very, very moldy along the top, all along the edge there. So we're going to clean the soffits. We're also going to pull this furniture out of here. See this algae on here? We're going to get that cleaned off for my customer. She'll be happy. But we just have a lot of mold and algae growing in here. Look how bad it is right there. That's a mean, lean green machine up there. And we have it all everywhere throughout the cage. You can see it. All right, let's get after this puppy. Let's do some real time, show you how quick we can get this thing SH'd. All right, we'll be right back. All right, let's rock and roll. All right, that's how you do it. See that? All the algae's gone. Every bit of it's gone off of there, huh? Look at that. All right. Look at that sticky icky sitting in the screens up there. Looks really good. Okay, now we're going to pull this furniture out here. Spray it off. We'll rinse all this off here. Get the furniture cleaned off. And then we'll be back for the satisfying rinse. Let's get after it. All right, let's take a look at this final product. Look at this chair. Look at that chair. Look at all this mold that's not here anymore, huh? It looks excellent. The pavers are all clean. Everything looks great. Customer's very, very happy. All right, now I just got to get this hose out of here. Get everything round up. And you see the hose. Oops, don't step out here yet. Don't get the tripod, dummy. You got to be smarter than the tripod. All right, let's go ahead and get after it. Get everything wound up, and you see the hose management. You see the rig right there, right? See, everything's lined up to the rig. All right, we'll see you at the rig. Let's get after it. All right, here we are, job number 2. Go ahead and fire up the machine. Come back here and SH everything down. It's gonna be a quick job. Just a little slab back here. And some sidewalk. The sidewalk right here. Go ahead and SH all this down. Algae right here. And then just clean it up the best you can. The guy's gonna paint it. It's got algae hanging all over the place back here. He needs to get the house done too. Maybe if he watches the videotape, maybe he'll do that. All right, let's get after it. Alright, all we're going to do is SH everything down and get after cleaning it. Come on, soap. There it is. Alright, simple as that. Just SH everything down real good. Let's let it go ahead and dwell. We're going to finish SHing all the way down here. Then we're going to pull the hose all the way out into the driveway. And we're going to start mini mondoing from over there. We'll mini mondo our way to the back. We'll get some of this plastic stuff cleaned off on the way out. And this guy might have us come back, clean the back of the house and all that stuff. We'll see. But right now, we'll get some of this mold off of this stuff. Algae. What's it all about? It's algae. Oh yeah. This will look a lot nicer if it's all nice and clean, you know what I mean? And the homeowner or the renter, whoever he may be, I think it's the homeowner, said he's going to be painting and stuff, so go ahead and get this all the way out. I don't think he's expecting this much. But we'll go ahead and do the job the way Super Blast pressure washing does the work. Not going to do it half-ass, right? It doesn't say super half-ass. It says Super Blast pressure washing. Okay? Now I have a nice name and a reputation. So let's uphold it, alright? Alright, we'll be right back. We'll hook up to the mini mondo and get after it, and then we'll rinse it and we'll be out of here. Let's rock. All right, let's take a look. Look how nice the sidewalk is. All that black mold that was on here, black algae, it's gone. Use the pump up sprayer to get that off of there. Everything's looking good back here. This thing's ready for paint. All you gotta do is paint it, and it'll be all ready to go. All right, I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing. That's gonna be our wrap for today. Just gotta take a couple pictures, send it over to the homeowner, and that'll end my day for today, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, let's get after it. Okay, who won at the gym?
It don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile.
He got me by like 2 seconds today.
2 seconds.
The old man
Gotta get the time in.
beat the young guy.
The old man, how old are you?
Whoa, Don, you don't
You ever
ask a woman
ask
that.
his age?
Don't ask a woman his age. Oh, it's Bernadette.
Can't we put a 4.3 on 5 and just run it like 5? Yeah, that's okay.
So for the train off.
And then the other one is a 5 at 2,500. That's the one that you need to take to your casa. That's like my cat. Yes.
Yeah. Actually, I want like an 8-gallon minute by now, so bigger than you.
Well, you might want to get some more power, dog.
Get a substation put in.
Yeah.
So now, Don, it wasn't your valves bad, it was just a piece broke in between.
What's that?
The pieces broke in between.
It did.
Connector, it wasn't your valves were bad.
Well, good.
So technically we should use these valves probably. Or we could.
No.
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 We should keep them in for backup.
Time
They're
is
not
money.
bad.
No. Throw them away, Don. Throw them away. You want to pay this guy $100-some an hour to change a broken valve that you should have done brand new from the start?
New valves are on top of the tank. That way down the road, you're gonna save them. Doesn't make sense.
It's called stepping on a dollar to pick up a dime, Don.
The dollar's up there on top of the tank now. You gotta change his though.
Stepping on a dollar to pick up a dime.
No.
Put new shit on that bitch. Oh, I can't say that. I'll get in trouble on YouTube.
Gotta put some new stuff on there. He didn't mean to say that. We're not editing anything out here. He apologized. Go ahead.
Sorry.
I'm not sorry.
Sorry, everybody. I'm not sorry. It's like Pee Wee Herman. Hamburger.
Jerry, how are you today?
Sorry, not sorry.
That's good. Anyway, that's the progress so far. Here's our system. It's gonna be awesome.